with ascending guitars and lyrics that really seem to paint a statement. Dissolving and Reject All and Submit both continue the album's theme of being awkward and sort of missing the mark, unfortunately. The vocals from Dylan Walker from Full of Heck was a nice surprise, but ultimately they didn't do much to help the track. December 4th, 2024 is slightly better. The instrumental composition here is really underappreciated, with the crushing, slow, post-hardcore riffs that I really love. It's really one of my favorite tracks on this. Audrey's of Guilt is one of the better tracks as well on this album. I love the wall of sound the guitars make. And halfway through the song, I can say the same mostly for the closing track, For Those Who Will Outlive Us. It starts with this really quiet melody on keyboards, which develops into this really nice soundscape. Halfway through, it switches up and goes in a more ominous direction that seems to build towards a dramatic finish, but really it doesn't lead to a very satisfying climax. So that concludes my track-by-track review of this album. As far as my thoughts as a whole, I didn't hate it like a lot of people did that I've gathered based on the online discord surrounding the album. I liked how imaginative it was, and I really liked that the band was going into this bold new direction into post-hardcore, going away from their early Midwest emo years. That and a lot of the instrumentals were really engaging with some unpredictable chord progressions and song melodies. But my complaints with this album really lie in the band's execution. There's not a ton of cohesion here, I feel. And the band seems to try and do too much experimentation with their sound on this record. While that's not a bad thing, you gotta make it sound somewhat coherent. I believe this record isn't all too great at that. My favorite tracks for this, my favorite track is the closing track, For Those Who Outlive Us. And overall, it's not a total stinker, but it could have been better. I give it a 60 out of 100. No Alternative will be back right after this break.
When you look at the number of disasters in the U.S., chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
I had to eat a raw egg on Chris's dormitory floor.
I currently don't have any federal pending charges.
You know what you never did? You never walked to Walmart, Chris. That's my co-host. This is for making me eat roast Pop-Tarts. It's showtime, Chris. Come on.
I want to be on the air for that. I got a couple things to say.
No. Spin the wheel. Oh, you got censorship.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to... Welcome back, music lovers and television watchers alike, to No Alternative, the alternative music show, broadcasting out of Oswego. We have reached Block D, D for Deftones. That's right, I'm about to review the brand new Deftones album, Private Music, which is already one of my top 3 albums of the year. So, to start off, let me give you some background on the Deftones for those of you who have to be living under a rock and don't know who they are. They are an alternative metal band hailing from Sacramento, California, and they are currently featuring guitarist Stephen Carpenter, drummer Ave Cunningham, keyboardist Frank Delgado, and the larger-than-life vocalist Chino Moreno. And for this album, they are also joined by their current touring bassist, Fred Sablon. So I'll now give you a very brief rundown on the band's history. Formed all the way back in the late 80s, they signed with Maverick Records, where they gained a critical and commercial following through the release of their first 2 albums, Adrenaline and Around the Fur. In 2000, they released White Pony, which was met with widespread critical acclaim for its genre-bending sound that set it apart from other new metal bands at the time. Following releases, such as their self-titled album and Saturday Night Wrist, saw them further delving into this new shoegazy sound they created. In 2010 and 2012, following the tragic injury and eventual passing of original bassist Chi Cheng, rest in peace, the band dropped Diamond Eyes and Koi no Yoken respectively. I personally consider this era to be the peak of the Deftones' sort of dreamy, shoegazy sound. 2016's Gore and 2020's Ohms saw the band go in a different direction, a more spacey sonic direction that was still popular among devoted fans, but it certainly divided critics. Getting into the track-by-track review, we start with My Mind is a Mountain, a thunderous opener that automatically inserts Deftones' spot on the throne of alternative metal. The riffs are loud, but not overly aggressive, and Chino Moreno's dynamic vocals ranging from cleans to screams also stand out on here. I also got to give credit to Delgado's synths, which on this track and the record as a whole add an important layer of sonic depth that gives it this magical, mountainous quality. Locked Club sounds very interesting. It doubles down on the heavy riffs with some very bold spoken word lyrics from Chino, but overall, it's not my favorite. The next track, Edyssis, originally didn't land with me, but upon recent listens, I've grown to appreciate it. It's got these really awesome, heavy sort of Stephen Carpenter riffs, but also a really beautiful soundscape from Delgado's synths. Up next is Infinite Source, and if Deftones were to have dropped a 3rd single from this album, then this would be the one. It's less heavy and has more of this dream pop sort of sound, peaking with this infectious chorus with introspective lyrics. Souvenir is not my favorite off the album, but it's still a very enjoyable track. Clocking in at over 6 minutes long, it's the longest track on the album and one of the longer songs in Deftones' discography, largely in part due to the needlessly long ambient outro. Oh man, this sort of made the song feel a little bit tedious and kind of a bore. CXZ snaps the record out of that ambient daze, though, with these really aggressive riffs and the dreamy synth soundscape that we're used to seeing. I Think About You All the Time is a beautiful example of the quiet, soft dynamic that Deftones employs a lot. It starts slow, but then it explodes into these thick guitar layers. But the lyrics here are easily the standout. They're very positive, and I'd say even very uplifting. Like someone with their share of demons finally realizing they found inner peace. All right, Milk of the Madonna. Wow, what an amazing track. This is the second of the 2 singles from the album. It's heavy, fast, aggressive, yet it's still so incredibly ethereal. Chino's lyrics on the song also are really fantastical, and they go with the music to paint this really apocalyptic scenery. The music really reminds me of Swerve City from Koi no Yoken with its upbeat tempo and roaring guitars, but still during that bridge, it has that guitar solo. That's what that track reminds me of. But this track is far better than even that song. I'd say it's one of my top 10 favorite Deftones songs. Cut Hands incorporates the sort of spoken word / rapping delivery from Deftones' early albums. I don't think it really lands with me for this song, to be honest. But on the other hand, Metal Dream is a really beautiful track that opens with basically the same thing, just rhythm and spoken word, before it blasts into a beautiful chorus with this really nice wall of sound. The lyrics here are really romantic and ethereal. I know some people are not as big on this one, but I gotta give it credit because everything here flows very smoothly. Departing the Body has sort of an ambient sort of intro that leads into a quiet guitar melody. With how low Chino's voice is in this opening lyrics, you think you'd be listening to the baritones. Get it? Because baritones and Deftones. But jokes aside, this song is amazing. The chord progressions are simple and beautiful, and the lyrics are still fictitiously powerful as you'd expect. The loud-soft dynamic is also really effectively done here, much like a lot of the other tracks. Talking about the record as a whole, I think it's the best thing Deftones has put out since Koi no Yoken. It's musically diverse, but still concise for the most part. For a band that has more or less had the same sound for the past 25 years, it's really amazing how they still manage to put out fresh-sounding material. I mean, there are some songs on here that are worse than others, but none of them seem out of place on this record. Chino's lyrical prowess really shows on here as well. The lyrics, which largely deal with mental health struggles, are very abstract in a poetic sort of way that I really relate to. Instead of literally saying what's on his mind, his lyrics allow you to truly feel what... I'll give it an 85 out of 100. No Alternative will be back right after this. Welcome back, music lovers, to No Alternative, Oswego's alternative music show. I am your host, DJ Dash, and unfortunately, I have to announce that this is the last segment of tonight's episode. This segment I call DJ Dash's Music Diary, where I'll be doing a segment this segment I'll be doing at the end of every episode, where I'll be presenting you with all of my current most listened to songs that aren't on any of the albums I reviewed on a current episode. Alright, so the first song I have is Forest by System of a Down. For those of you who are in the alternative and metal communities as a whole, this band really needs no introduction. They're really among the best in both genres. Their fantastic 2001 album Toxicity recently celebrated its anniversary, and Forest is the 8th track off of this album. And it's a blistering track with soaring vocals from Serge Tankian and the lyrics, which are becoming ever more relevant in today's climate. Next up, I've got a track called My Heroine by the band Silverstein. Hailing from Burlington, Ontario, just a few hours away from here, Silverstein was one of the leading bands in the mall emo movement of the 2000s. Their most popular track, My Heroine, shines with arguably more raw emotion than most other bands of this era can muster. This track and the album, Discovering the Waterfront, is really phenomenal and could potentially be a candidate for a classic album review later down the line. Well, that is it for this episode of No Alternative. I am your host, DJ Dash. Thank you all for tuning in, and have a nice night.
Tonight on WTOP-10 Nightly News, a retired officer saves a woman and her child.
And see what's happening this Halloween in Oswego.
But first, how is Oswego County dealing with SNAP benefits?
WTOP-10 Nightly News starts now.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Piper Kiernan.
And I'm Brady Hauser.
The Trump administration announced on Friday that it wouldn't be approving emergency funds to keep the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program going. The program was supposed to receive $5 billion in funding. This will keep them going until November.
Thousands of people in Oswego County received those benefits. Oswego County Administrator Phil Church says that nothing would change as of right now. Oswego County residents are still set to receive benefits. Church says that if the benefits do run out, Oswego residents would likely turn to other Department of Social Service programs. Church also followed by saying that the county would also promote all available food banks in the area on its website. SUNY Oswego President Peter Nwosu presented Sally Librera with the President of the National Grid with the Presidential Medal during the Sheldon Lecture over the weekend. The award recognized Librera's contributions to National Grid and the national energy sector. You indeed embody the qualities exemplified by the university founder, Edward Austin Sheldon, President Nwosu said, and the event was ended with a discussion of the skills that graduates will need to succeed at companies like National Grid.
SUNY Oswego's Living Writers series is featuring their next guest, Shauna Youngdale. Youngdale will be in the Marano Campus Center Auditorium on November 3rd at 3 p.m. This event is free and open to both campus and wider community, including a reading, Q&A, and a book signing. If you have a Youngdale book, you are encouraged to bring it to be signed.
SUNY Oswego is introducing a new minor to its vast catalog. The minor will be focused on digital marketing. This was introduced to prepare students for marketing in the digital age. Students will get to build websites and learn about social media management platforms. Projects will be tied to real needs on and off campus.
Halloween is only 3 days away and Oswego is gearing.
WTOP-10 reporter Dominic Ciccarelli shows us how some folks around Oswego are preparing.
You know it's Halloween when stores like this are everywhere. But the spirit of Halloween doesn't lie in decorations or masks, but in the hearts of those that wear them. Like little Raiden here, who lives for this kind of thing.
Whoa, these eyes are finally good. At school, I'm going to be an inflatable dragon, and for Halloween, I am going to be a zombie.
A zombie?
And I only need these colors because I can just buy colors and rip them off easily.
Okay. Raiden is very excited for Halloween, and it got me wondering something else. I wanted to check out some local businesses and how they were preparing. And seeing plenty of decorations along the way, I was feeling pretty spooky when I stopped at Misfits.
My name is Adam. I'm the store manager here at Misfit Games, a local gaming store in Oswego. So we're going to be handing out candy for all the trick-or-treaters. Right here at the store, we'll be doing some inside and some outside. I love the creativity that it brings out in kids and adults alike. It's a lot of fun for people to act out the characters they want to be all year long and just be who they want to be.
And just a short distance away is Riverside Artisans in the Oswego Canal Commons.
We do have one artist in particular, Cindy Schmidt, who has Cranky Cat as her theme, as her brand, and she does a lot of Halloween-themed paintings, coasters, cards, and they've been very popular.
Whether you're an artist, a game store manager, or an excited kid, everyone deserves a happy Halloween. I'm Dominic Ciccarelli for WTOP-10.
That package certainly makes me excited for Halloween. How about you, Brady?
I always love the spooky season.
The weather has certainly been calling for jackets to be worn lately.
It sure has. I wore mine today. Let's see if that trend continues with Storm Team 10 meteorologist Bradley Jacobs.
Thanks, guys. And it has been a little bit chilly, but we do have some sunshine and clear skies to start off the week early this week. And in later news, I will have more on Hurricane Melissa making landfall today. We can expect some rain showers to return later this week, and they will be set to stay. And I don't know about you guys. You guys don't hear that? Organs playing in the background. I'll have the Halloween forecast in my upcoming forecast ahead, but I'm going to go investigate this sound real quick. But back to you guys at the desk for now.
Thanks, Bradley. Hope you find that sound. The former treasurer of the Vernon Center Fire Department, Janelle Rose, has been sentenced to 1 to 3 years in prison. Rose admitted to embezzling more than $309,000 from the department between 2018 and 2024. The New York State Comptroller's Office and New York State Police said Rose wrote fire department checks to cash and deposited the money into his personal accounts.
President Donald Trump is appealing his criminal conviction on state charges related to hush money scheme. He's arguing that the case should have never been brought to the verdict and it should have been overturned. Trump's lawyers have argued that the charges should be overturned, and last year Trump was convicted on 34 counts of falsifying business records. Trump has denied all accounts of the crimes, and the sentence occurred just days before his second inauguration to an unconditional discharge, meaning no jail time and no restrictions for the president.
An unexpected rescue occurred on Sunday. Retired police officer Paul Pinsdorf was volunteering for a Halloween event at a park only to be disrupted by a commotion. He noticed a woman holding her baby walking into the East River. He instantly ran to their rescue. She fought him, but he managed to bring her back to shore. Police still don't know why the woman went into the water. Still ahead tonight, a prominent ICE official appears in court in Chicago. What he was ordered to do.
Plus, people are finding jobs. A number of hirings reported right after the break.
But I would have liked to see more on, Putin or something. I don't think he's very nice.
It's so annoying.
It's chocolate,
Not
super
very
popular.
Funny either.
He got that hot dog at one time. I don't know why he would do such a thing.
I'm not sure why he's still playing a Nintendo Wii. The Nintendo Wii is so old. I've tried reporting him like 600 times.
It should hardly come as a surprise what
answering my phone call.
Welcome back to the DK experience. Go back to your job.
Every NFL fan I've played for the last 15 games, they beat.
Writing a letter to the NFL fans? Get out of here with that. Joe, let me finish.
No,
let me finish.
Stop.
Johnny Manziel, that guy, he's a loser.
No, that's.
Watch the DK experience.
What we do here is go back.
Cooked! You know it's cooked when it's not raw anymore?
Gordon Ramsay gonna see here.
Cat cam.
Because Kenny pulled a picture of him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bradley could not make it back from his return from looking for whatever that organ noise was, so the phantom of the studio will conduct the rest of your full weather forecast. Now, as we look here throughout New York State, temperatures much in the low 40s, if not high 30s, with the lake keeping Oswego warm in at 47. Over on to the capital region and down into the Catskills, much of the same thing. Now, taking a further look into this town called Oswego, it is about 47 and currently clear outside, with the dew point about 39 degrees, humidity fairly humid at 73%. Good high pressure right now, not too much inclement weather, hence the clear skies, and a nice breeze starting to come out of the northeast at about 10 miles per hour. Now, with some more tragic news for the day, we did have landfall from Hurricane Melissa in the island of Jamaica, and we can see it's making its way right back out, heading over towards land of Cuba and the other areas in the Bahama area. So now, what does that mean for us? Well, we can see that we have some rain showers coming on up Thursday that's going to give very precipitable weather over in this area. And what does that mean for Melissa? Is Melissa going to make landfall or veer back? Fear not, because Melissa's going to make its way out to the ocean and out to sea thanks to this nor'easter we have coming on up here, bringing us a lot of showers into Thursday and the later half of the week. Now, what exactly does that mean for us? How much rain are we going to see? Let me tell you what. Boom. Rainfall. We're going to see upwards of close to 1 3/4 inches up to 2 inches of rainfall up till Thursday at 9 o'clock. So that means have an umbrella ready, be ready for some rainfall, prepare those for your plans going ahead. Now, me and my other friends here on Halloween, this is not updated for me, so my apologies for the technical difficulties. I am a phantom of a studio after all. But it's going to be rainy, cooler conditions with the rain showers coming from the northeaster coming up later on this weekend. Now, taking a further look at the extended day, expect one more day of sunny skies before I turn my phantomness on the rest of the week, bringing much rain showers, cooler temperatures into this Halloween night. Now, no Laker hockey weekend this weekend, but remember to keep Box 5 in the Opera always open for me. We have some rain showers into the weekend, cooler conditions, and slightly warming back up into next week, but with more rain showers. That's all for the Phantoms forecast. Now, back to the desk into my studio.
Bradley, thank you. According to payroll provider ADP, people are finding places to pick up a paycheck. Officials there are saying roughly 57,000 were added during the 4-week stretch that ended on October 11th. That is a bounce back from September's estimate, which saw a drop of 32,000 positions in the private sector. ADP is not always in line with the official federal jobs report, but are seen as a way to monitor hiring patterns.
Senior Border Patrol official Gregory Bovino appeared in the Chicago courtroom today. Bovino was ordered to appear by Judge Sarah Ellis of Illinois, who believes that the agency use of force in Chicago violated restrictions she had set previously as a part of a lawsuit. Ellis mentioned an example of tear gas being used in a neighborhood where children were about to march in a Halloween parade. Bovino was also ordered to appear in the court every weekday to personally provide info on that day's incidents and arrests.
Hurricane Melissa made landfall in Jamaica today as a fierce Category 4 hurricane. Videos and pictures from Jamaica show the conditions as Melissa powers her way through the island. Meteorologists expect Melissa to downgrade to a Category 3 before she possibly makes her way towards Cuba within the coming days. No direct deaths have been linked to the hurricane so far. This story is still ongoing.
The day after Halloween is over, it will be the time to celebrate the Day of the Dead. Day of the Dead is a deeply cherished Mexican holiday that is becoming increasingly popular in the U.S. The holiday celebrates the memories of loved ones who have passed and welcomes the spirits to visit. Day of the Dead usually is celebrated for 2 days on November 1st and 2nd.
When WTOP-10 Nightly News continues, another lawsuit against Tylenol, this time from the Texas government.
And find out why air traffic controllers aren't getting paid.
If it's hockey,
It's for the score!
it's on Hockey Talk. Join Rob Finger and his panel of guests.
Their behavior against easy teams, how do you lose to the Bruins twice?
As they take you through the hockey world.
We welcome you with open arms.
Tune into Hockey Talk, Mondays at 9:30 after East Coast hockey games. Only on WTOP.
Oh boy!
I feel like I should make
WTOP-10 Nightly News.
In consumer news, Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton has filed a lawsuit against the makers of Tylenol. The lawsuit claims the companies Johnson & Johnson and Kenvue marketed Tylenol to pregnant mothers and that the medication is tied to an increased risk of autism. The lawsuit asks for a jury trial and calls for the companies to pay civil penalties to the state in the amount of $10,000 per violation. Ken Vu responded in a statement saying Tylenol is safe and the company will vigorously defend against the claims.
Atlanta Hartsfield-Jackson's International Airport and Newark Liberty International Airport were both short-staffed with air traffic controllers Tuesday morning. Newark's shortage was set to end at 10 a.m. and Atlanta was set to end at noon. Not every staffing shortage results in a delay as controllers can reroute flights. But sometimes there is no choice but to slow planes down to maintain safety. The staffing shortages come as the air traffic controllers missed their first full paycheck since the start of the government shutdown on October 1st.
Apple just became only the third publicly traded company to surpass $4 trillion in market value. It crossed the threshold during trading today. Apple shares have been surging lately because it appears the iPhone 17 is selling better than previous models. Apple joins fellow tech giants Nvidia and Microsoft in the $4 trillion club. Both reached that milestone earlier this year. Apple's new record comes in a blockbuster year for tech companies, as the artificial intelligence frenzy has sent tech giants soaring to new heights. Halloween is just days away, and if you haven't bought your candy yet, you may be in for a fright when you get to the checkout. Candy costs are hauntingly high this year.
And that's leading to a sugar shift. Trick-or-treaters can likely expect a change in the kinds of candy they'll find their pumpkin pails on Friday night. Ivan Rodriguez has more.
It should hardly come as a surprise what the popular treats are for trick-or-treaters.
It's chocolate, super popular year-round, and will be perfect for trick-or-treaters. Second is gummy candy, and when you think about some of those creepy, crawly, spooky shapes, that's perfect in gummy candy. And then coming in at third place is admittedly controversial. It's candy corn.
Trick or treat!
Carly Schildhaus with the National Confectioners Association says a vast majority of Americans plan on eating chocolate this Halloween season.
We expect that sales of chocolate and candy for the Halloween season will grow by about 3% this year.
But with high cocoa prices, every producer from specialty chocolate makers to candy giants is changing up how they sell their treats. For consumers, this could mean less chocolate per package, higher prices, and less cocoa content, meaning less chocolatey chocolate compared to before. In terms of prices, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups saw an 8% increase in price compared to 2024. Hershey's Variety Packs 22%, Mars Variety Packs 12%. Last year alone, Americans shelled out $7.4 billion in Halloween chocolate and candy sales, a 2.2% increase from 2023, according to the National Confectioners Association. And that enthusiasm isn't going anywhere.
Even as people may face some challenging economic times, they are leaving room in their budgets for chocolate and candy.
I'm Ivan Rodriguez reporting.
So whether you're handing out chocolate bars, gummy worms, or even a few pieces of that diverse candy corn, expect plenty of sweet smiles this Halloween.
And despite higher prices, it looks like America's sweet tooth isn't going anywhere anytime soon.
Now here is Aiden Saavedra with coverage of intramural hockey.
And I helped him film it, and he's a very, very bad ref. Let's watch.
Gee, thanks, Brady. Thank you for those kind words. Here's some coverage on a league that you might not even know exists.
I'm Thomas Sherman, and I'm the founder and the commissioner of intramural hockey. Just getting on the ice and having fun a couple times a week and getting people a chance to get on the ice. I say it's mostly just fun. There's some players who, are just here to try and improve, learn how to skate and get better, and there are a lot of us who are just out here to have fun and joke around with each other and just have the camaraderie of playing hockey again.
It's nice. I mean, coming out here every few days and playing some hockey is honestly good for me because I'm also reffing, so it keeps my system going, I guess. I feel like you should join the intramural league. We have players who just don't know how to skate and are just learning, and we have players that are at.
The league meets Monday and Wednesday nights in Murano, and it's not too late to join. Coming up in sports, Lucas Marcus will talk about both men's and women's ice hockey games, the volleyball team, and more analysis. Stay tuned.
When you look at the number of disasters in the U.S., chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
I had to eat a raw egg on Chris's dormitory floor.
I currently don't have any federal pending charges.
You know what you never did? You never walked to Walmart, Chris.
That's my co-host. This is for making me eat roast Pop-Tarts.
It's showtime, Chris. Come on.
I want to be on the air for that. I got a couple things to say.
No.
Spin the wheel. But you got censorship.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to
WTOP-10 Nightly News. I'm Lucas Marquez with your sports rundown. The Oswego State women's ice hockey team was back on home ice this weekend for their final exhibition match before the regular season. Hosting the Nazareth Golden Flyers at the Deborah F. Stanley Arena, the Lakers looked confident early, but with an unlucky deflection just 4 minutes in, the Golden Flyers scored the first on the board. Oswego fought hard in the second period, controlling more of the possession, leading to multiple score chances, but couldn't find the back of the net. The Golden Flyers struck for the second time late in the frame to extend their lead to 2. Despite having similar opportunities to score, the Lakers were held scoreless the rest of the way, falling 2-0 in their final exhibition match. Their regular season starts next Friday night, hosting Castleton University at 7 o'clock, right here at the Deborah F. Stanley Arena. Staying in the Deborah Arena, the Oswego State men's ice hockey team also played their final exhibition match before the regular season, and this one had an extra meaning for everyone here on campus. The annual teal game, raising awareness for ovarian cancer, and always remembering to wear teal on Tuesday. The Lakers came out firing early, controlling the pace from the first touch in the puck. After many power plays, Colin Vassallo put Oswego on the board with the first goal of the night. Lucas Munoz and Tommy Bannister followed shortly after, making it 3-0 by the end of the first period. The domination didn't stop there. In the second period, Bannister scored again, netting his second of the game. Nazareth struggled to find any answers as the Lakers' defense and goaltending keep the 4-0 intact. After the game, head coach Ed Gosick spoke about what the teal game means to him.
We'll continue, right? My wife's honored to continue to, spread the word and raise awareness, especially for all the people that attend, wives, grandmothers, daughters.
Very inspiring for everyone. And now the Lakers will now turn their attention to next Friday when they travel to face Geneseo in their regular season opener, away from home. Another game that just wrapped up here in Oswego is the women's volleyball team, closing their regular SUNY season in style, taking on SUNY Canton at McGill Gymnasium. The Lakers were on top of the score from start to finish, sweeping the Kangaroos in just 3 sets. With the win, they clinched a spot in the SUNY playoffs and lock in the number 2 seed, sending them straight to the semifinals. Priscilla McReynolds continues to lead the way with 14 kills tonight, showing why she's been one of the standouts all the season. Now the Lakers get some extra time to rest and prepare for the next SUNY semifinals next week. Again, I'm going to do something different this week. No highlight, and with the other highlight, I will explain how the Lakers' tactics worked against Buffalo State, the most important game of the season for the men's soccer this year. The Lakers needed a draw to stay alive and have a chance to play the playoffs if they won against Fredonia. But unfortunately, they lost to Buffalo State. The defeat was the only bad path that could come. The task wasn't easy, marking Diego Rivera, the SUNY top scorer with over 10 goals this season. So as you can see in the video, Daniel Kane gave a special threat to Diego, putting Vladimir Lavernenko to defend him the entire game. It worked for all the plays that happened with the ball rolling, but Diego was missing almost the whole game. But when you have a good player like him, he just needed one free kick to score and put Buffalo State in the game. The Lakers scored with the Jay Ellis later in the game, but it wasn't enough to secure the win as they lost 4-1, ending their season earlier. Stick around for more news after the break.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No, but you've got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
If you like action, romance,
If you're watching this,
and highbrow humor,
what surface is this?
Floor. Minch did not.
No!
Tune in to new episodes of
Oh boy!
only on WTOP.
Statue of Liberty's birthday is July 4th, but it's not. It's today.
October 28th marks the day 139 years ago that the last revet of Lady Liberty was installed.
On that day, President Grover Cleveland and numbers of French and American representatives dedicated the monument.
Since then, she has stood in the New York harbor welcoming new immigrants to the United States.
I love the Statue of Liberty, but Bradley, you were gone for your
where'd you go?
weather.
Yeah, so I didn't end up really finding quite where that noise was, but when I came back, I did find these cool gloves just sitting over in my area, so I just figured I'd put them on and,
Oh, you know what? I'm very excited for Halloween this weekend.
I'm also very excited for Halloween this weekend, so.
And that's our report for tonight.
Be sure to stay tuned for Joepardy.
Thanks for watching.
And have a great night, everybody.
What is good, music lovers and television watchers? Welcome to No Alternative, Oswego's premier music review show. I am DJ Dash here, Oswego's busiest music nerd, and joining me for the first time as my co-host of this show, I have the wonderful DJ...
It's Nate Hand. I have nothing really planned. I guess I'm the invisible hand, but let's roll with it.
He is a very cool guy who listens to a wide range of different alternative music, and he's going to provide some really good insight into a lot of that music. So to start off tonight's show, let's do a quick rundown of some new albums that came out in the past couple of weeks. Starting off with some dream pop, we have Night Tapes with Portals/Polarities. The London-based dream pop duo has released their long-awaited debut album, creating lush soundscapes with dreamy lyrics that sound like what I could best describe as what showering at night feels like. Fans of dream pop, you'll also like No Scope, an album by a different dream pop band, LA's Crushed. This album, however, incorporates more indie pop and 90s trip hop sounds into their music. The song Starburn is a real highlight here. Moving on to some metal stuff, Dying Wish comes in slamming with their third album, Flesh Stays Together. Their beatdown hardcore sound, or chugcore as I like to call it, expands on this album with awesome chugging riffs and increased clean vocals. Boston technical thrash band Revocation really delivers with New Gods and New Masters. This stuff, wow, it really slaps silly. Their heavy and technical sound is once again an absolutely mental offering from these veterans. Speaking of metal, the highly anticipated sophomore release by black metal shoegaze band Agriculture, The Spiritual Sound, is out now. With a vast soundscape of loud, distorted darkness, this album's real. For fans of AFI, their new wave tangent continues with Silver Bleeds the Black Sun. Definitely a different style than their classic punk stuff, but not any less impressive. And for fans of Thrice, their new album, Horizons West, is out now. Speaking of which, up next we will delve into our first feature review of the night, a review of this new album by Thrice. No Alternative will be back right after this.
If you like action, romance,
Polly, sister. If you're watching this,
and highbrow humor,
surface is this.
Floor. Minch did not legitimately put his head in the toilet.
there's only one place to turn.
No!
Tune in to new episodes of
Oh boy!
only on WTOP.
Look at the number of disasters in the U.S. Chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
I had to eat a raw egg on Chris's dormitory floor.
I currently don't have any federal pending charges.
You know what you never did? You never walked to Walmart, Chris.
That's my co-host. This is for making me eat roast Pop-Tarts.
It's showtime, Chris. Come on.
I want to be on the air for that. I got a couple things to say.
No.
Spin the wheel.
But you got censorship.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to...
Welcome back to No Alternative, Oswego's premier alternative music show. For our first main segment of the night, we'll be talking about the new album by emo/post-hardcore band Thrice, Horizons West. So starting off with some background on the band, as always, Thrice is an emo/post-hardcore band hailing from Irvine, California. Their early albums, such as 2002's The Illusions of Safety And 2003's The Artist in the Ambulance garnered significant attention for their utilization of heavy distortion, prominent lead guitars, and uncommon time signatures. Now, the more recent releases of Thrice, such as 2016's To Be Everywhere and To Be Nowhere, 2018's Palms, and 2021's Horizons East, show the band seeming to somewhat abandon their emo roots for a more straightforward alternative rock sound, a creative move that has gotten more mixed reviews from critics and fans compared to the widespread acclaims of their first albums. In 2025, they have finally returned with the follow-up to Horizons East, Horizons West. Does it hold up among their classic albums, or is it just another dud from this band? Let's find out. So I guess I'll start with the lead singles. Nash was the lead single off of this album. It's a pretty exciting track with these interesting chord progressions and a frantic rhythm. And it ends with this average but cool nonetheless breakdown. The next single, Albatross, is more spaced out and melodic. Dustin Kensrue's vocals on here really remind me of the band Balance and Composure. The lead guitars adding emphasis on here are also amazing. The other two songs released as singles for this album are Holding On and The Dark Glow. Holding On has the energy of a lot of Thrice's earlier music. Kensrue's gruff vocals sing over this desperate, fast-paced track. The Dark Glow more or less follows in the footsteps of Albatross, but at a slower pace with more electronics. It's an okay song, but probably the weakest of the singles. Speaking of electronics, the band's use of synths and electronics in the background really helps add an atmosphere to the album, especially on the first track, Blackout, which has this really cool sounding electronic soundscape that opens with this quiet electronic synthy intro, and it picks up with these rallying, shouting vocals, heavy instrumentation, as well as Undertow, which has this almost Radiohead-esque electronic beat accompanying the verses. There are also these ambient passages between songs that give it this sort of connected feel, and I just want to say, if you're listening on a platform with ads, I don't want to sound rude, but like, what are you doing? I used to listen to albums on YouTube before I got Spotify, and it would really ruin the experience for me. Like, I would just be like locked in listening, and all of a sudden Grammarly can help, and I'm like, oh my God, please stop.
I totally get that. When I was listening to like Spotify when I was broke, it was like I would open and close the app to get past the ads and bypass it in some sort of way. But I totally get it. But Thrice sort of settles into their sound by the second half of the album. Tracks like Crooked Shadows and Distant Sun that embody the modern Thrice sound, but it has a bit of a harder edge. But the bass on Crooked Shadows is really fun though, so I have to give it credit for that. I'd also like to mention Vesper Light is a late in the album standout, with Kensrue switching between his falsetto and a more aggressive vocal style throughout the track. It's a really interesting listen, but the instrumentation on here is also really, really interesting to me, with this sort of loud, quiet dynamic.
So talking about this album as a whole, I really enjoyed it, but I also know that post-hardcore, or whatever this kind of style of music that Thrice is making nowadays, is a genre that I really enjoy, probably a lot more than most normal people. So if you're a fan of Thrice or a fan of alternative rock and post-hardcore in general, I think you'll really like it. But if it's not your niche, then this may be a forgettable album. My favorites off of this album are Albatross and Vesper Light, and I'll give this album a 70 out of 100. Coming up after the break, we have some real special stuff for you. We have our first classic album review on No Alternative. I am so excited. I can barely contain my enthusiasm. Are you excited, Nate?
I'd say that I'm really excited for Siamese Dream. It's one of my favorite Smashing Pumpkin records, and it's just an album that I overall really enjoy. So I also agree that I can hardly contain my excitement. So we'll be right back to the No Alternative goodness right after this quick break, where you'll hear more about our awesome music taste, not to toot our own horns, but yeah, We'll be right back.
Oh, yeah.
Get rid of all the questions.
If only we had someone who could tell us what we should and shouldn't watch.
Well, do we have a show for you?
Who are you?
What are you doing in my bed? On Be Kind and Rewind, we will go through and review all your favorite movie franchises.
And tell you which ones you should and shouldn't watch from the perspective of normal movie fans. Well, be sure to check out Be Kind and Rewind on WTOP-10.
Doing this together.
Welcome back, music lovers, to No Alternative, Oswego's premier music review show. I'm DJ Dash.
And I'm Nate. And we're going to be taking a look at the
incredible
song.
All right.
Take over.
The incredible 1993 sophomore album by the Smashing Pumpkins, Siamese Dream, and our first classic album review on No Alternative. To get started, as always, I'll provide some background on the band. So for the Smashing Pumpkins, for all fans of alternative music, they really need no introduction. They were formed in the late 80s in Chicago, Illinois, and in the early to late 90s, they had one of the most insane runs of any alternative rock act ever, featuring Billy Corgan on vocals, Jimmy Chamberlin on drums, James Iha on guitar, and Darcy Retzky on bass. In 1995, they dropped Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness, an ambitious concept album which included songs of all different genres and helped fuel the more progressive and heavier side of alternative rock. But 2 years before Melancholy, they released Siamese Dream, an album which many fans argue is still their masterpiece. And that is the album we're going to be talking about tonight. Getting into the track-by-track review, since this is a longer album than what we're used to covering, it's like 13 or 14 tracks, we're going to do things a little differently.
Instead of going through each track one by one, we're just going to talk about some of the standout moments on the album, the stuff that personally really resonates with us.
All right, let's start off with Cherub Rock, a thunderous opener with both a catchy melody and chorus. This song is perfect for any alternative rock playlist. Now, a fair warning here for those of you unfamiliar with the Pumpkins, you'll soon learn that Billy Corgan has a pretty interesting voice. It complements the Pumpkins' music well, but compared to actual good singers, it's not that great. Anyways, Today and Disarm are sort of the album's hit tracks. Today is a classic grunge masterwork that carries almost unparalleled emotional depth compared to other hit songs of its time. Disarm is more stripped down in comparison, albeit with a grand orchestral backdrop. The lyrics are still very introspective, much like Today. The killer in me is the killer in you is one of the many Pumpkin lyrics that has resonated with me over the years. As someone who's struggled with mental health a lot, Billy Corgan's his lyric writing has it's been a real source of motivation, I would say. So anyways, Soma has this sort of floaty sort of space rock intro that builds into a heavy and impressive climax with fuzzy distortion and lead guitar just soaring into the stratosphere. Billy Corgan's lyrics continue to deal with complicated themes. I think for this song, it's about the end of a relationship or a toxic relationship. Man, you wouldn't believe what some bands do on songs that aren't like radio hits, right?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of like deep cuts. To get off of the Pumpkins train for a moment, Ben's by the Radiohead, oh my gosh, is like one of my favorite albums.
Awesome album.
But I like the singles a lot more than some of the songs that actually made the cut. I really like India Rubber, and I also really like I think it's Maquiladora, but I guess let's get back to Smashing Pumpkins.
All right, thank you for that input, Nate. The loud and quiet dynamic that the Pumpkins use a lot is also present on this album, such as on Geek USA, where the fast-paced track has quieter interludes before building up towards a blistering climax. And Silver, that's not the full name of the song. I can't say the rest of it on air, but whatever. It's an 8.5-minute juggernaut of a track marked with quiet interludes, and it's just really awesome if you're into like those long songs that build up. And Mayonnaise, oh my goodness, Mayonnaise is one of the best songs ever made. Wouldn't you agree, Nate?
Actually, I'm gonna go on record and say Mayonnaise is pretty good, but it doesn't hit the same highs as songs like Space Boy and Luna for me. In recent years, I've kind of ruined Luna for myself, but I still think the song captures the essence of love songs at the time. It's just like this really kind of like slow burn song. It's kind of great for yearning, but as a proud yearner, I can't yearn anymore to that song. It's been ruined by previous endeavors.
Yeah,
but,
that's fair.
Space Boy, it's this really great song. It just has this awesome emotional range from Corgan. It always gets me in my feels, so to speak.
Yeah, I agree with you, Nate. Space Boy, I feel, is very underappreciated here. It's a very emotional song, but in a more heartwarming way. Especially as a step sibling to two brothers. It's definitely a song that I also resonate with a lot. I'm pretty sure Corgan wrote the song about his younger brother, actually.
Okay. That's something that I didn't know.
Would you like to talk a little bit about Rocket?
I will talk about Rocket. So Rocket is an excellent song. The song feels like an actual rocket's slow ascent into the sky, and it really captures this feeling of like the thrill of flight. It's just liberating, and it really captures that feeling of being free. I think this album is an excellent starting place for those unfamiliar with Smashing Pumpkins. That's where I started my journey personally, and it kind of has this widest range of sounds, in my opinion, to get someone introduced to what they have to offer. It really feels like a cornerstone of the 90s alt-rock scene. When I think of albums from the 90s, this is one of those albums that just like permeates my mind.
I absolutely agree with you, Nate. I mean, what more do I have to say about this other than it's a brilliant masterpiece? There are some rough moments on here, though, that I didn't really touch on in the script. And like I said earlier, Billy Corgan's vocals aren't for everyone, but the album is still a masterwork of 90s shoegaze and grunge nonetheless, and one of my all-time favorite albums. I have literally no other rating I can give than a 95 out of 100.
So we're coming up on another break, but I promise you, the viewer, our beautiful faces will return once again and grace your TV screens, where we'll be discussing one of the most highly anticipated new albums of the year. No Alternative will be right back after this break.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No, but you've got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
like action, romance,
Polly sister, if you're watching this,
and highbrow humor.
surface is this? Floor. Minch did not legitimately put his head in the toilet.
There's only one place to turn. Tune in to new episodes of
Oh boy!
only on WTOP.
Back,
Wonderful music lovers to No Alternative, Oswego's best, most awesome, and coolest music review show. I am DJ Dash.
And I'm Nate, the Invisible Hand, and for this segment we'll be talking about the brand new album Getting Killed by Geese. I'm sure the title of the album alone will resonate with many Oswegonians. Getting Killed is the third studio album from New York City-based band Geese. The album is currently sitting around a 4 out of 5 on Rate Your Music, which is really high for a new release. So, just to talk about Geese for a little bit, the main critique that most people clamoring about the album online is that it feels like a sequel to the solo album that the lead singer Cameron Winter released at the tail end of 2024, that album being Heavy Metal. In Heavy Metal, Winter kind of goes on this melancholic tirade of passion, and Heavy Metal feels deeply personal and often parades these cryptic and nonsensical lyrics to the listener's confusion. In my personal experience of listening to Winter in his solo work, I don't get a lot of the references, but it isn't inhibiting my enjoyment of the album or any of the songs. So songs like $0 represent the most, and just like the concept of Winter just kind of like letting his mind run and run and run. And it's a really good starting point to familiarize yourself with the work of Cameron Winter.
Man, that Cameron Winter solo album, Love Takes Miles, it sure is amazing. It's like an epiphany put into musical form.
Pretty much, and Winter has been mentioned in a similar light as musicians like Tom Waits, Leonard Cohen, and Bob Dylan for solo work. You kind of heard that with Dash's awesome vocal riff of Winter's hit song, Love Takes Smiles. But Getting Killed feels like an extension of Winter's solo career with Geese as his backup band. Like, it's like if Elliott Smith and Heat Miser, like if they still continued to perform after Elliott Smith's solo success, which is a real shame because Geese's previous work is brilliant in the sense that it was very much like its own thing. As a fan of both Geese and Cameron Winter, this album is fun to me, but some parts of the album really, really drag. The standout songs to me are Trinidad, 100 Horses, and Long Island City, Here I Come. Trinidad has this really nice bass line that permeates the track, with Winter essentially screaming his heart out with lyrics that are definitely not suitable for television. It's really amazing stuff here, but I wouldn't say that this is a really suitable song to put someone onto Geese for the first time. The song is a little too abstract, with the performance of the band being all over the place, but still kind of coming back together for the only part of cohesion, which is the chorus, which is the part that is not good for TV or any airplay, really. But 100 Horses, it's got some really great lyrics on there, and it focuses on a fictional general as this like law enforcer character who's cracking down on what's allowed in times of war. This is almost an attack on Winter's persona, and is more so a commentary on ideology. And my favorite track off the album, Long Island City, Here I Come, is one of the best I don't have a dad rock songs of the decade. It's got this cryptic sound to it where, like, if you didn't know what the band was experiencing at the time, you'd be like, what the heck is this? But it's such a good song with all these like religious and personal references. He talks about like I don't know, kicking down the walls of Jericho, and also like him having like a spiritual experience with Buddy Holly, and Buddy Holly telling him that he's like the next big thing to happen to rock. It's really interesting when you read into the lyrics. It's got a lot of personal references that put it on par with songs like 3D Country and Crusades off of Geese's sophomore record, 3D Country, and also Cancer of the Skull and Nina plus a Field of Cops from Winter's solo album Heavy Metal.
So to add some of my own thoughts on the tracks, really I'm going to add my thoughts on the only track I've listened to off this album, Taxes. I think it's my favorite off this album because it's at this point still the only one I've listened to.
I can't blame you. So Taxes is kind of like their breakout single from Getting Killed. It's the second song that Winter has been able to perform on Jimmy Kimmel Live, the first song being Drinking Age from his solo album. But I guess to get back on track, Trinidad, 100 Horses, and Long Island City, Here I Come, feel the closest to a traditional Geese song, but with that Winter signature touch. Most of the other songs are enjoyable, however, they are a little too long or feel a little too repetitive. If I had to rate the album out of 100, I would give Getting Killed by Geese a 70. It is a passing grade, but it isn't anything exceptional compared to their previous work. It's not a bad direction that the band is heading in, but it's such a cluttered mess to listen to. Now, we're going to throw it a break. We'll return with our music diary picks, and you can expect to hear more with some awesome alternative music right after this.
Romance.
Polly sister, if you're watching this,
Highbrow humor.
surface is this? Floor. Minch did not legitimately put his head in the toilet.
There's only one place to turn.
No!
Tune in to new episodes of
Oh boy!
only on WTOP.
Look at the number of disasters in the U.S. Chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
I had to eat a raw egg on Chris's dormitory floor.
I currently don't have any federal pending charges.
You know what you never did? You never walked to Walmart, Chris.
That's my co-host. This is for making me eat roast Pop-Tarts.
It's showtime, Crits. Come on.
I want to be on the air for that. I got a couple things to say.
No.
Spin the wheel. Oh, you got censorship.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to...
Welcome back, music lovers. This is No Alternative, Oswego's premier music review show. We're going to finish things off very quickly with the Music Diary, where we rapid-fire songs we've been listening to as of late. This is totally a bit.
Let's see. I'll kick things off with a song that's been on repeat since it's released. Everyone Falls Asleep in Their Own Time by Sophia Stell. It's like Lord alternative pop music mixed with like the vocals of Ethel Cain.
All right, for my first track, I'm going to pick a pretty obscure one, Diving Heavy by Australian heavy shoegaze band Glow. Lots of fuzzy distortion, emotional lyrics, cool shoegaze stuff.
Gotcha. In a tonal switch, I've been in a Pierre Bourne mood as of late. I've been listening to a lot of The Life of Pierre 4. It is probably the greatest mixtape of all time. Sassaholics. I mostly listen to Ballad, but it's basically just the transition to routine is really great. It's got that like SoundCloud mixtape era nostalgia for me.
So it looks like we are out of time. Thank you guys for tuning in to No Alternative. Have a nice night. We'll be back very soon.
– Okay, go ahead. What's wrong?
Dives into like the history of that from like a top-down perspective.
Is this sandwich good?
We're still waiting for Joe to speak.
Welcome to SUNY Oswego, everybody. Here nestled in the center of the Marano Campus Center lies WTOP-10, the student-run and produced television organization. 5 days a week, students pile into the Al Roker studio and put on various types of shows and newscasts.
Would you like a tour?
Yeah, let's get a tour of the office. Yeah.
Welcome to the WTP office. We have our awards. A couple things that I don't know about. They're just on our shelf. They're useless, including Chuck's Special Venom. We got this wheel, some cabinets, not much here. And then you look over there, not much there. Whiteboard, cool computer, more things. If you come in here, you'll see some people. Say hi, people.
Hi, people.
Hello. And then we got some monitors, some more awards, some more people, some more computers.
That's really awesome, Joe. What's your favorite part of the office?
My favorite part of the office is Mike DeMars.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Mike. Hi.
What up, Austin?
How's it going? You're gonna.
It's going.
I want you to record me eating a sandwich.
Okay.
I can't do Tuesday, Wednesday. But damn, I got it. I don't know. Let's see who's not on that day. So anyway, we're doing TA time today.
Yep, TA time and hockey talk. Rob actually showed up.
Do you want a hockey talk?
No.
Arbor Jack Hyde signed.
I'm doing great.
What?
Here's a better question. Why would you get a Jack Heist jersey?
Because he signed it. Awesome.
I can think of 3 different players I'd get before him.
EP tonight for news? Yeah?
I think kind of.
How's news looking?
I think Lexi's the real EP tonight.
So what are you doing at the big producer seat?
Right now, contemplating how we're gonna get this. No, I'm kidding.
We are just talking some topics
Just
today.
topics?
Listen, here's a couple topics I'll throw at you. Red Wings Centennial jerseys. Fleury retiring a Penguin. Habs extending their GM and their owner because they've been doing such an absolutely peak job at repping the CH.
Host?
I'm a hockey talk person.
Wow!
Talking hockey.
Dude, good
Hockey
for you,
talk
man.
person, talking hockey.
Good for you.
I know.
Do you know how to turn them on?
Yes, I know how to turn them on.
You're missing a crucial part of the process.
Oh, wow.
Right there, and don't forget the prompter. The prompter, the preview monitor.
Alright, everyone. Hey, make yourself useful, camera boy, and sit down.
Okay.
I guess you too.
Yeah, sure.
So everyone come here. What you're gonna do is bring up. Look at me.
We're gonna make it like a star.
You're gonna
write down Google Doc and share it. Is that fair? Write your script on
We're like a friend.
I need that back.
I'm doing it.
Bro, Mike.
Give me this one.
You got him?
There we go. All around, just like
Beautiful.
That. It's like a bucket hat. 1 minute.
And make sure Chris is all green screen.
This was from
Make sure Cam one's all green screen. There's some on the right.
Kenny, we're just gonna like edit your face somewhere.
Am I right?
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hold.
Audition, take it and play the music.
Hold. Hold.
And take everyone.
Hold. Go.
Hello. Good stuff.
And then the camera's right.
Yep.
Covering all things regarding TA. What is TA, you might ask? Well, TA is a teaching assistant that helps the professor in teaching a course and assisting.
Yo, Jesse, bro, you sound like you're reading with a gun at your head.
Broadcasting for intro to video props with Professor Cleland.
My name is Emily. I'm a senior. I'm also.
What?
Nerd.
What?
Nerd.
30 seconds.
Come a loser, I'll throw tomatoes at him.
Take it, I guess.
20.
Wow, I'm a large human being. My name's Kenny.
A few weeks of class.
Whoa, why are we throwing the break?
So, see you in a few.
Right?
No, I guess take BTRBs. Take BTRBs. Take BTRBs. Come on, what the hell?
Yo, you guys are terrible.
It's true.
When are we back, Austin?
I don't know.
What up, gang? Welcome back from the break.
Well, I'm gonna talk to Jesse.
What? No.
No. We're gonna come back to this in a second because we're 2 minutes under. So you know what? I got something to say. Mike Neckers is not funny. All right? Mike Neckers is the most
most just funny person in the entire world.
This guy does not know ball. Does not know ball. Ow! Does not know ball. Here's your mic. Grab your mic. All right. What's next, guys? There's a rundown, isn't there? What do we got to do?
I mean, honestly,
am
we're
I
kind of just off script at this point.
Oh, all right. We'll do it live.
We'll do it live.
Hey, you made it!
Oh, wait, let's take just that full screen. Let's take just that full screen.
You know,
That's gonna do it though.
It's TA time.
That's CA time. That's run through week division of CA
Run through
time.
week.
Will be this chaotic?
no.
Maybe. It will be, but it'll be more organized.
Kenny's here.
It'll be fashionable.
I've been Kenneth Geronimo. This has been TA time.
I'm Emily.
Can we get a bump cam?
Bump cam.
Peace.
Bump
Bump
cam.
cam.
We're like,
Take the bump cam! Go to the bump cam! Go up there! We're done!
oh Lord.
That's great.
I need to wipe that picture from the graphics machine. Oh my god.
Alright, guys, how about you?
Would you like to try snacks from faraway lands? Or snacks with bizarre flavors? How about snacks in new ways? Or snacks you've never tried before? You don't have to go far to find these snacks. They can all be found here at Snacks on West 1st Street. Happy Friday, Lakers, and another beautiful day here in Oswego, New York. I'm DJ Dom Perone, and I'm happy that you're starting your weekend off right listening to WNYO 88.9 FM, the Laker Radio Network.
I said, darling, can you see? There's no room for us. There's no room. Never lies are tainted. Promises keep slipping. And I always knew it wasn't you. It wasn't you. Now our lives are tainted. Promises keep slipping. And I always knew it wasn't you. It wasn't you.
The immigration raid. Both plead guilty in separate court.
This feels like the wrong year.
We get to about 18 degrees.
It's the wrong
Unseasonably cold this time of year.
There were just two of the 5 men who were caught following the immigration raid. Both plead guilty in separate court appearances in Syracuse.
Wait, that's my job.
Okay. Hi, me.
Yes, I can hear you.
Whoa, check this out. That's awesome. Thanks, TikTok shop. Like What?
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the music. Take Cantu. Open their mics.
CG1 in. Keaton.
Open their mics. Open their mics, please.
Today, after gold was discovered in a residence hall.
And ready the news open.
Production from the theater department. More on the opening of Silent Sky.
Plus, 2 men plead guilty today after an immigration raid in early September.
I tried to load another break into me and it just immediately cracked
You're
us off.
fine, buddy. You're fine.
It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna keep going.
I'm just pressing
30 seconds.
Oh, hey, how's it going? Hi. What a wonderful night of news, you know? All cool.
Would you say this is the best night of news on the planet?
Every night is the best night of news on the planet. What are we talking about?
I love that energy.
Thank you.
I love that energy.
We're gonna go Prince first, is that okay?
That's been happening often with pre-eds. I'm not sure why, but we'll figure it out.
Okay.
Do we need to go to the prompter too?
Yeah, the pre-eds are fine, that's why.
Alright, can I see two on...
So we're just gonna go...
Do you want to go tell the prompter?
Pre-eds, yes, I'm doing it right now.
Yeah.
So if you...
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Take the pre-ed.
Good.
I don't know why.
Coming up on WTOP-10 Nightly News, a recap of Rochester's largest dog-friendly festival.
And how SUNY Oswego students reacted to the assassination of Charlie Kirk,
Take
what
next.
they're saying.
But YMCA. CNY Pumpkin Fest takes place from 11 to 5 on October 4th and 5th at Washington Square Park.
Ready, BTRB? For break?
Commercial.
Take break.
Clean. Thank you.
Over a 1-year period to make sure the city's plans reflect the voice of the people.
Seeing this makes me want to cry every day.
No. I don't think he shot any behind the scenes for Be Kind and Rewind. I
think I did though.
I'm
the doorman.
You're the doorman?
I'm the doorman. I hold the door.
That's a nice door you're holding.
It's a heavy door. Holy smokes, dude.
You got this, man. You're strong. Look at those muscles.
You're welcome.
Oh my god.
So what's your opinion on tonight's news in comparison to last Tuesday?
Huge improvement. Pretty proud of everyone.
Yeah, almost Friday.
Yeah.
Almost Friday for us.
Look at these. This is almost Friday.
Let me down.
All right.
Get off my lap.
Give me my camera.
You're not.
Giddy up.
The best I could do is a Kermit voice. That's about it, though.
Not right in.
Yeah, literally.
Hello? You want me to leave? Okay, I'll go.
No, I need you here though.
What?
I need you here in case I fuck
Okay,
up.
I'm gonna be.
Do you want to do pre-eds? Or are you done?
I'm almost done. I literally just give me like 2 minutes. Actually, we do not have 2 minutes. We can run through pre-ed.
No, I'd rather you finish that first.
Okay, cool.
Oh, is the program on?
Damn.
Did Dylan Gilmore do his job?
I know.
What do you mean? You want me to go back there and check?
Yeah, just go back there.
I have no idea.
Can you just hit, where is it?
Where's it? Oh, sorry.
There you go.
Alright, just take the next one.
Yeah, if I keep
And the Secret Service sees and the Secret Service sees a patch of equipment around the New York area. What will the equipment be capable of?
Read the stories.
Are the pre-eds all lit up again?
So we're in black
So you hit pre-ed, it should take it automatically.
and takes it right to VO. And then
Should.
after that, it's...
Are we live?
You do
No,
pre-ed?
we're not.
Okay.
See, that's what it's supposed to do. And then when you take the next
And then
pre-ed,
the next one, and then it
That's not
takes,
the
and
next
then
one.
the video playback takes the next one.
10, 9, 8,
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take pre-heads.
Read.
Tonight on WTOP-10 Nightly News, find out which candidate Kamala Harris is endorsing in the New York City mayor race.
Take next pre-head.
And the Secret Service sees a catch of equipment in the New York area.
Let it go. Don't put it on. Don't put it on. We have over shoulder.
Ready, camera 3? Over the shoulder?
On the national level, SUNY Oswego.
3.
Ready tracking location and receive notifications.
No, it's okay. No, it's not off. If you just.
It's available for download on the Apple App Store on Google Play Store. For more information, call 315-598-1514 or email riotoc@oswegocounty.com.
Alright, take. So the breaks, I know for the breaks are always going to be in BTRB.
Yeah. And I feel like, actually, no, it's not even a rundown.
That's not the right rundown.
It's not even a news rundown.
Take camera 1. Take this one. Thank you.
Ryan Weasley Warren, the man.
Can she not read on
Is the prompter off?
The man is accused of the assassination of President Trump was found guilty on the counts of.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave them alone.
Can she not see?
I don't know. She said she could. She literally just told us she
say
could.
so on to read
Next
it?
story. Next story. What next story?
Ready, camera 3? Take.
50 seconds left.
Alright. 50 seconds. You picked a terrible day to record. I'm not gonna lie.
He's recording all the time.
Oh, the next video is going to be in well, it's going to be in a documentary probably.
No, it's going to be in their Oh, Mike's getting good this part.
Are you enjoying this?
I'm not even here, guys.
I hate you. Can we just beat up the camera guy? Beat him up.
Week 1.
No, it shouldn't. Let's go on the
Yeah, week 1, week 5.
And I don't gotta be in this building again.
You can, yeah.
Everybody take a breath for a minute. Just breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. We did it.
Really, I just want to get 2 notes. If we can just get 2 notes as fast as possible, there's a lot of notes to go through. So Austin, if you can go to crew notes as well, and then we'll take all talent to the right.
Yeah, you're the director. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of mean words being said over there.
Yeah.
All right, notes. Stop telling me to take deep breaths, please. I remember the first time I worked sports. I did graphics for sports, and Mel just kept telling me to take deep breaths the entire time. I'm fine. I know how to breathe, guys. All right, so. Sorry. He apparently it's not true. Floor manager, you did good. You managed that floor. TD, I'll get to you. Nothing bad, just you're learning. I saw graphics first. Graphics, they were pretty good. Obviously the over the shoulders are still broken. But you were stressing me out, feeling all stressed. Like you were like, oh my god, and I was like, listen man, I'm doing my best.
I'm sorry, alright?
It's okay. You all did great. This is your first night of live news. I'm never going to expect perfection. This is an organization where we came to learn, and that is our main objective.
Still a few things we can work on, but overall, pretty happy.
Okay, thank you, Joe.
Of course.
Get rid of all the questions. Error. Yeah, deal we went through.
2, 1. If only we had someone who could tell us what we should and shouldn't watch. Well, do we have a show for you? Who are you?
What are you doing in my bed?
On Be Kind and Rewind, we will go through and review all your favorite movie franchises.
And tell you which ones you should and shouldn't watch from the perspective of normal movie fans. Well, be sure to check out Be Kind and Rewind on WTOP-10.
That's so dumb.
What time is it?
It's 7:46.
Go to Lakeside.
Lakeside. Where they got Lakeside?
Well, I don't know. They're the only one that's open between 7:30 and 8:30.
Womp womp.
Shut up, Mike.
Probably gonna have like beef stew or something like
Well,
that.
Beef stew is nasty. I haven't eaten beef in the last 10 years.
What? My bad, bro. Let's do this. No, it's fine. I'm
You said for me to do it too.
Come on.
I give you sauce.
18, get up. 19, one more. They don't know you, son. Oh, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. How do you feel, sir?
I do not work out.
Yeah, I can tell.
Really, you can tell.
It's all right, Austin. You did better than me. I could barely do one. So
I did it. I'm proud of myself. Yeah, can we like clear out the...
Where's the table? Why didn't we have it last time? And is it going to be there this time?
Get out of the shot. I'm pirating a commercial. Nice little cheeky cut off there. It's a book.
Oh, you did outside the green circle. I was like, where the hell are y'all?
That's
You
it.
should air that. Yeah, that's a really good commercial.
I did the whole time.
I think it's funny.
You know what I feel like when I record with this? I feel like the camera guy for like a WWE sketch or something like that.
Yeah, then you gotta break the fourth wall.
John Cena, I'm gonna kill you!
He definitely bites, but just listen.
I'm yet to
See, now you gotta get this eagle on Chris, and I just gotta bum rush him. Yeah, out of nowhere. So you just got Chris on here, and all of a sudden just bang.
I feel like I play dirty.
Yes.
I would.
Oh, sorry, you okay? I'm so sorry, you okay?
You stop.
Look what you did.
Look what you did, Chris.
Look what you did.
Look what you did, Chris.
Look what you did.
Stop.
Look what you did. Look what you did.
We need them to stick around.
We just put Dom's face like very, very poorly.
You're supposed to.
If you all trample me, I can't work. So
Yeah.
I am not.
Frame it up right. No. Stay on all fours. Stay on all fours. Stay on all fours. Right here. They come this way. Make sure the camera angle's right. Oh.
But alright, I was just asking.
How you doing?
What's up, y'all?
That was boring.
What?
Yeah, that was boring.
Damn, bro, did it?
It has no audio because we're gonna be talking over it.
I'm gonna say,
This is like an everyday thing.
terrible job.
Yeah, this is just like what we did. We're just gonna be talking over it. We went to Disney World together.
Hey, well,
you guys are
How's that been going?
Alright, we're gonna off subject. Anyway, you ever think that maybe Chris and Austin doing this, you would
I'm dead on the floor. And when we cut the bum cam, I'm removing that and putting her over there. It's gonna be like, Chris, I have a surprise for you. Do you want to see me body slam Austin?
yes.
I can body
Yes.
Come on,
Please.
Let's do it.
Okay, ready?
No.
Come on over here. Ready? Okay.
It's just a simple front slam, Chris. Just like this.
Oh, okay.
That's that. So
Wow.
now I have a vendetta against WWE. Hold on, let me get my mic back. A big wrestling fan as a whole. And recently WWE has not been what I wanted it to be.
How's that?
Just the writing and all of the acting that I've been seeing from some of these freaking wrestlers. He's got a wife. He's got a wife in wrestling, and he was fighting his rival, who's also got a wife in wrestling, and they were going at it. Yeah, Seth Rollins, Becky Lynch, and great of a scene.
That's awesome. That just spent so much money to advertise and now.
I know. That's a great addition. All right, Chris did say pineapple, so I think I can go suplex him. I'm gonna go do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go suplex Chris.
I'm gonna follow you.
Next semester or next year?
This year.
I'll teach you a couple more.
You got 1 minute.
Hey, Kenny. Kenny's coming over too.
No.
Get up. No. Bring him on screen. Bring him on screen.
No.
Yes, there we go.
No.
Ready. There we go. He lifts him up. Watch the IOPs.
His cord's tangled. Hey, Damaris, come unplug him.
Hold on.
Come unplug him.
Let me do it.
Unplug him. All right, we got 40 seconds left in this show. Unwire him.
I'm unwiring him.
He's going on top of Austin.
Oh no.
Oh, it's.
All right, it's good enough.
You just gotta go.
30 seconds. Yeah, we just gotta go.
No.
30 seconds.
Dump him on. Not too hard. Be careful.
You want F5?
I don't care. Do whatever.
No, I'm just kidding.
There we go.
Oh, Jesus.
Here you go. You can take your wire back.
Hey, guys, got 10 seconds.
Do it.
Yay!
Go to break. Bye.
Go to break. Go to
Bye. Goodbye. It's over. Oh boy.
Yeah! Oh boy!
Oh boy.
I need.
No! It didn't
gonna catch me saying oh boy! No!
We know. We know.
I tried. I tried.
How was that for an episode, everyone?
When did you guys write that? Now we're no, I'm just kidding. That was good.
Oh boy!
I didn't talk about wrestling. Wrestling is fantastic.
Where does my life come to?
You say wrestling was the greatest thing ever?
If you like action, romance,
If you're watching this,
and highbrow humor,
Surface is this. Floor. Minch did not legitimately put his head in the toilet.
there's only one place to turn. Tune in to new episodes of
Oh boy!
only on WTOP.
Look at the number of disasters in the U.S. Chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
I had to eat a raw egg on Chris's dormitory floor.
I currently don't have any federal pending charges.
You know what you never did? You never walked to Walmart, Chris.
That's my co-host. This is for making me eat roast Pop-Tarts.
It's showtime, Chris. Come on.
I want to be on the air for that. I got a couple things to say.
No. Spin the wheel. But you got censorship.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to.
I would have really loved to show you the clips that I got for Oh Boy. Unfortunately, I unplugged my microphone, so I didn't get any of the audio. Instead, I could preface the end and send us over to the next show. We certainly had a lot of fun tonight, didn't we? Making all kinds of wacky shows, doing fun shenanigans behind the scenes, and, of course, doing news, I suppose. Yep, we're just a bunch of lovable saps, goofballs, and nut jobs doing their job, and this sucks. This is what. Who wrote this? You know, I'm done. Nope. I'm sorry. I'm done. This is awful. Goodbye. Good night. See ya.
If only we had someone who could tell us what we should and shouldn't watch. Well, do we have a show for you? Who are you?
What are you doing in my bed?
On Be Kind and Rewind, we will go through and review all your favorite movie franchises.
And tell you which ones you should and shouldn't watch from the perspective of normal movie fans. Well, be sure to check out Be Kind and Rewind on WTOP-10.
Good evening and welcome into Joepardy. I am Joe. Now, a quick thing real quick before we start. You guys may be seeing I'm wearing a grass skirt right now. This is because I lost a friendly wager with Jesse Seneghetto. So if you're wondering about that, now you know. So let's get right into tonight's show. It is time to meet our contestants for tonight. First, we're going to meet the guy on my right, Mike Neckers. Mike, how's it going?
I'm doing good, Joe. Happy to be here. I'm excited for this episode of Joepardy. I've only tuned in a couple of times, so.
Awesome. And I'm going to ask the age-old question here during intros. What do you think is a category or anything like that you would be able to do well in?
Soccer. Anything soccer related. I'm your guy.
We'll see if we get anything soccer. Let's go to our next guest, Lucas McGarry. Lucas, as you see on the board there.
That's me.
How are you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling pretty confident. I think I can come out with a W here. I'm ready for anything.
Absolutely. And is there an area or a field that you think you would be best at?
Pro wrestling, 100%. I know you hate that though, so there won't be any categories.
I will confirm to our audience, we don't have anything wrestling in tonight's show. So, unfortunate.
France.
Absolutely. Now, let's head to our final intro for tonight. Mr. Ryan Murphy. Ryan, how are we feeling?
Woo. Oh, I'm feeling absolutely electric right now. I'm going to win these. These two, nothing. They're not even comp. This is a cakewalk for me.
Absolutely. And do you think there's any field, once again, that you think you'd do well in?
Definitely baseball. Put anything baseball in there, it's happening.
We'll see. There might be some baseball or some soccer later in the show. But now it's time to see our Joepardy categories for tonight. Let's get right into them. Our first one is dog breeds. Following it up with Where is Joe? Sports Edition. I'm going to be showing you a photo of Joe at a sports venue, and you have to name the sports venue. I'll give you the team. You'll just have to tell me where. Next, we'll go to Canada, and those questions were made by Professor Tyler King. A big thank you to him for doing that. And finally, Kenny's random questions. Kenny Gerard, GM of WTOP-10, has made 5 random questions that will appear in tonight's show. So be on the lookout for those questions. Now that you have our categories, that is it for those. Stick around for Joepardy questions after the break.
I would have liked to see more on, Putin or something. I don't think he's very nice.
He's so annoying, and he's not very funny either.
He got that hot dog at one time. I don't know why he would do such a thing.
I'm not sure why he's still playing a Nintendo Wii. The Nintendo Wii is so old. I've tried reporting him like 600 times, and nobody's answering my phone call.
Welcome back to the DK experience. Go back to your job.
Every NFL fan had played for the last 15 games. They beat.
Writing a letter to the NFL fans? Get out of here with that. Joe,
let me finish. No,
let me finish.
Stop.
Johnny Manziel, that guy, he's a loser.
No, that's.
Watch the DK experience.
What we do here is go back.
Cooked! You know it's cooked when it's not raw anymore?
Gordon Ramsay in the sea here.
Cat cam.
Because Kenny pulled a picture of him. Yeah.
Welcome back to Joepardy, and let's start our round of Joepardy. Our first question. Known for his flashy socks and legalizing marijuana, he served as Prime Minister of Canada from 2015 until resigning in March of this past year, and this for 6 points. This one's a little tough. Let's see if anyone knows this. We're going to start with Mr. Ryan Murphy. Ryan, what do we have?
Justin Trudeau.
Spelling is incorrect, but you are correct there. Lucas, you're up next.
I also have a crude spelling of Justin Trudeau.
That's not the best spelling also.
Justin Trudeau, I don't know.
Joe, can I get bonus points for spelling it right?
No.
You know what?
No.
Let's give a bonus point to Mike for getting
Oh!
correct the spelling. One extra bonus point for Mike.
Wait, so you
Neckers.
both have
So
6
everyone
and
gets
I have
points.
7.
So now we got 6, 6, and 7. There you go. Let's go to our next question. Joe is at the home of the Minnesota Twins that he actually did visit in the summer. No idea.
Oh, man.
And this for 8 points. This one's a little bit hard. Let's see if you guys can pull this off. And we don't do half points as well. Just a heads up to you guys as well. Let's start with Lucas here.
Target field.
Target field is correct. Let's go to Ryan next.
Oh boy, I said Comodica Park.
It's close to where the Detroit Tigers used to play, but incorrect. And let's go to
I said
Mike.
Target Park.
Target Park.
Wasn't sure if it was Field or Park.
You know what? We're gonna give him half credit there. I know
He
we said
just
we don't
said
do half credit. We're gonna give it to him. He got half of it.
We're not doing half credit.
We'll do half points.
We'll
We'll have
half
some
credit.
fun tonight. Let's go to our next question. During the most recent episode of the long-running WTOP-10 show, Laker Connections, host Kenny Gerard stated that his mascot for the Oswego State Lakers would be what? And this is for 10 points. Ryan, I really hope you know this one.
I watched it too.
You did.
Do you want... He said 2 different answers.
He did?
Yes. He gave 2 names, but it was the same, like, mascot.
Okay, so we'll take the overall correct one here. Let's start it off with Ryan, because he wasn't on air for it.
I don't know. It's my best guess is Peter Jennings.
Peter Jennings, you're pretty close, but incorrect. Let's go to Lucas next.
Was it Plucky? Plucky or something?
Unfortunately, that is not the answer I have.
It was Peter the Punny, or Peter the Puddle.
Peter the Puddle and Penny the Puddle are the 2 answers, and they are both correct.
Yeah.
10 points
It was the
for
Puddle.
Mr.
It's
Mike.
my own show, too.
Let's go to our next question.
You know we stay dialed.
This tiny dog breed is often seen peeking out of purses and was once the favorite of Paris Hilton. And this is for 2 points.
Mike can't spell this one.
We'll see. We'll give an extra bonus point here if we get correct spelling. We'll give it. So
It's not even close.
Let's go with Mike here first.
Was it a Chihuahua?
Chihuahua is correct, and we do not have the correct spelling in. Let's go to Lucas next.
Oh God, I hope I have the right spelling.
Incorrect spelling. The correct dog breed. Let's go to Ryan now.
This has to be correct. Chihuahua.
That is also incorrect.
You put a W?
He put L's.
We got it.
Chihuahua.
Chihuahua?
Unfortunately, it's incorrect.
That's from Taco
with the
Bell,
spelling,
bro.
but you know what? You guys got the gist of it. So we're gonna give 2 points
Dude,
for
Murphy
each of you guys.
cannot get points for that.
my
You don't
gosh.
even know what he's saying from that.
you
We
are
know
hogging
exactly
up all the
what
points,
it
bro.
is. Let's go to our next question. In 1995, Canada got its first 2 NBA teams with the Toronto Raptors as well as the short-lived team that relocated to Tennessee after 6 poor seasons. And this is for 8 points. Let's see if you guys know your NBA here.
What team is in?
There's no
Let's
teams
see.
in Tennessee either.
There is a team in Tennessee.
Am I tweaking?
Let's see. Do we have any answers coming in here?
Yes. Yes.
Let's start off with Mike.
Put a big fat question mark. I have no idea.
We can't accept that. Next up will be Ryan.
I said go next.
Go Knicks. That's not the answer. Finally, Lucas.
Please give me Vancouver Grizzlies.
Vancouver Grizzlies for 8 points is correct.
Wow,
and
nice
Lucas,
pull.
8 more points. He's on the board. Let's go to our next question. Joe is at the world's most famous arena, home of his beloved Rangers and Knicks. And this for 4 points. Really wish I was actually there right now, but nevertheless, let's start off with Lucas.
Madison Square Garden.
Correct. And Ryan?
Madison Square Garden, baby.
Correct. Finally, Mike?
Madison Square Garden.
MSG is correct. There is 4 points for each of you guys.
Really good poll. And it's time for our next question. Per the Shaker Bison, Lucas McGarry is doing what in his free time? And this is for 4 points.
What?
No!
This one is a tough one. Big shout out to Kenny Gerard on this question. I am so eager to see what answers we get here.
Murphy, stop cheating.
Fighting words. Let's go to Ryan to start. We'll end with Lucas here. Nothing?
So many things.
Incorrect. Mike, you're up next.
I wrote concession stand, go Dutchman, because I
Yep.
know Lucas worked the concession
That's all.
stand
That
for the
wasn't
Albany
during.
Dutchman.
That wasn't during Shaker Bison.
Incorrect for what Kenny Gerard provided me as an answer. Let's go to
The only thing
Lucas
I can
now.
go with is rowing and swimming.
Incorrect. According to Kenny Gerard, the correct answer is watching a Netflix show.
What?
Kenny Gerard's the worst.
I know, right?
God. Where did he pull that from?
I have no
Where
That's
did
all
he-
you do.
Yeah, that's all I do.
He sent in that question. I was like, you know what? Let's do it, Let's roll the dice. Let's go to our next question. This curly-coated dog breed is often used as a service dog and comes in toy, miniature, and standard sizes. And this for 6 points. This one's a tough one, but I think you guys know it. We are going to start with Lucas here.
I said poodle.
Poodle is correct. Mike?
I said doodle.
We
Do not accept
we
that.
cannot accept
Doodle's
that
a breed,
answer.
though. It's a breed.
We
That's
cannot
a version of a
accept
poodle.
Doodle, though. And finally, Ryan.
It's a golden retriever.
Golden retriever is incorrect.
How are they ever curly-coated?
That is
That's
a
all
great
they are,
question. And
No,
you
golden
know,
retrievers.
we don't have
Oh.
the scoreboard up right now, but I'm pretty sure we got Lucas McGarry in the lead right now.
I hope not.
Keep up the good work, Lucas. Let's see if you guys can come back here. Time for our next question. During the World Heavyweight Championship match of Opus Mania 2025, this was the name of the horse Cowboy
Oh my
Mike
God.
Neckers rode in on, and this for 8 points.
Do you even know this?
No, because I didn't name it.
Oh man.
Another one courtesy of Kenny Gerard.
How does Kenny know this? He wasn't even there.
Kenny knows
I
all.
have no idea.
I think this is what they called it.
Oh my gosh, wait, I do know it.
You do know it. You guys know this one.
Oh my gosh.
I knew this one. I'm kidding. But we're going to start off with Lucas here. Lucas,
I
what do
went
we
with
have?
Jackknife Maroney.
Incorrect. Ryan, do you have anything here?
It was something pony, I think. I don't.
Unfortunately, incorrect as well.
I
And
think
finally,
I'm wrong. Was it apple bottom?
Apple bottom is correct.
Oh!
Mike.
And I remember that now. Oh,
What
I'm so
a
mad.
pull by Mike.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And it's time for question 10, our final of the opening first part. Unlike America's 50 states, Canada is divided into 10 of these plus 3 territories. And this for 4 points. Don't overthink this one, guys. I know you guys know it. You know for sure. Okay, let's start off with Mike here.
I said provinces.
With 3 exclamation marks, correct.
Bang!
Lucas.
I also said provinces.
Provinces, and finally Ryan.
Provinces.
Provinces,
Nice.
all down the board. So you guys all end the round with 4 points each. Well, we are halfway through our
Lucas.
Joepardy game, and there's our scores if you guys are curious. Ryan at 16, Lucas at 30, and finally Mike at
39.
39. I
Mike's
couldn't read
cooking
that
us.
from here, so apologies. But Mike in the lead. I was incorrect with saying Lucas
We gotta bounce
is.
back.
So we are halfway through our Joepardy game. The second half and more are coming up right after the break.
If it's hockey,
It's what they score!
it's on Hockey Talk. Join Rob Finger and his panel of guests.
Their behavior against easy teams. How do you lose to the Bruins twice?
As they take you through the hockey world.
We welcome you with open arms.
Tune into Hockey Talk, Mondays at 9:30 after East Coast hockey games. Only on WTOP.
Oh boy!
Welcome back to Joepardy. Let's continue our round. On to question 11. Joe is at this local stadium that is still the home of the Syracuse Orange, and he grew up going to all the time. This is for 10 points. Really hope that you guys get this one. We're going to start off with Mr. Ryan Murphy here. Ryan.
JMA Dome.
JMA Dome is close enough. We'll accept it. Let's go to Lucas next.
JMA Wireless Dome.
JMA
aka
Wireless
the Carrier
Dome.
Dome.
Incorrect. Or correct.
Whoa,
Excuse me.
Joe.
Correct.
I also put JMI Wireless Dome and then in parentheses Carrier Dome because I miss it.
Points all down the board. You guys all get 10. Let's go to question 12. This was the final score of the boys' swimming match between Minisink Valley
Lord.
and Beacon on December 2nd,
Kenny question.
2021.
You looked this up.
And this for 6 points.
Murphy, what's the score?
I remember this because we killed them too.
You should know this.
Okay, I think I do.
Okay. I'm expecting to see a few 6-7s here from you guys. We'll see if that ends up showing up. Let's start with Mike.
I said Minisink 154 to Beacon 72. I don't think that's right at all.
Incorrect. Lucas, you're next.
I said Minisink 151, Beacon 49.
Very close to the second number, but also incorrect. Ryan?
I think we got 130 to 67.
Incorrect.
I don't remember.
Minisink with 119 and Beacon with 48.
Oh! Joe,
Should've
can
known
I get
that
a
one,
point?
Ryan.
Joe, can I get a point for being the closest on one of the numbers?
No.
I can't accept that for now.
Damn.
Sorry, Lucas.
That's
Let's
okay.
go to question 13. Known for its spots, this dog breed became famous thanks to a Disney movie. And this is for 4 points. This one should be a quick one. We're going to go right to you guys for an answer. We're going to start off with Lucas.
Dalmatian.
Correct. Ryan?
Dalmatian.
And Mike?
Dalmatian.
All correct. 4 points for each of you guys.
So you get rid of that.
Really
Dalmatian.
quick question. You guys know this. Let's go to our next question. This was the final score of the boys varsity soccer match between Cornell and Livonia on October 27th, 2021, and this for 2 points.
Lucas knows this.
I feel like
I
this
do.
one's a lot more obtainable than the swimming score, you know? A little less variable variety here, but we'll see. We're going to start off with Ryan here.
2 to 3?
2 to 3. You got one of the numbers correct, but we can't accept it. Lucas, you're up
Mike
next.
actually showed me this. It was 2-1 Livonia.
That is correct, and finally,
2-1 Livonia.
that
Section
is
5 champs.
correct.
I cannot believe you showed me that.
So
You watched
2
the whole
points
thing.
for Lucas,
I did
2
not watch
points
the
for
whole
Mike.
thing. I sped through it.
Ryan, still bringing up the caboose. We'll see.
caboose.
Let's
Top
go
one thinks he's
to
not
our
moving.
next question. Originally bred in Germany for hunting, this dog breed's name means badger dog, and this for 10 points.
Is it that obvious?
We'll see. We'll see. We're going to start off here with Mike Neckers.
I said German Shepherd.
Incorrect.
I said Dachshund.
Dachshund is correct.
It's a German bulldog.
German bulldog.
I think it exists.
It's incorrect. I didn't think that existed either. 10 points for Lucas
Nice pull,
McGarry.
Lucas. I think that puts you ahead of me.
I think he is ahead now. Let's go to question 16. Joe is at the home of the Pittsburgh Steelers, and this is for 4 points.
I was there.
I didn't know this one. I had to search this one up myself.
They changed it.
They did. They did. Real question.
Oh,
Do
did you
guys
see
know
it,
this?
you piece of...
No, I didn't.
Oh.
I can't believe you, Mike. Let's start off with Mike.
I said Heinz Field. I know
Used to be.
I know it's wrong.
Correct.
But
next up, Ryan Murphy.
I said MetLife Stadium, go Big Blue.
Yeah, Giants
Big Blue.
represent. Can't accept it, but love the shout out. And finally, Lucas.
Although it used to be Heinz Field, I'm pretty sure it's now Acrisure Stadium.
Acrisure
It
Stadium is correct. 4 more points.
I would have never
for
pulled that.
Lucas McGarry. A shout out to my video playback operator, Logan Russo, who's also a huge Steelers fan. On to question 17. Born and raised in Scarborough, Ontario, under the name Abel Tesfaye, he recorded music under the name Kin Kane before selling over 75 million records with this stage name. And this is 10 points. This is a big one. If you guys can get this, it could either put you back in the game or give someone the edge. So let's see. We're going to start off here with Lucas.
I said Drake.
Drake is incorrect. Let's go to Eddie. Well, I'm thinking of Eddie when we hear Drake. Apologies. Let's go.
I'll just go home. I said
Mike.
Kanye.
Kanye is incorrect. Finally, let's go to Ryan.
The Weeknd spelled correctly. Hello, Jake.
The Weeknd is correct. 10
Dang.
points for Ryan Murphy.
Wow.
Really good pull. Really good pull, Ryan. Let's go to our next question. Joe is at the home of the Philadelphia Flyers and 76ers.
Oh,
and this
I
for 6 points.
No idea.
Wish I was actually there. But, nevertheless, let's see if you guys can pull this one. First up here, we're going to go to Mike.
I said screw Philly.
Whoa.
I don't like Philly.
Can't accept that.
I said Laker Hall.
Laker Hall is incorrect. And finally, Ryan, do you have anything?
Oh.
It's called Wells Fargo.
Oh.
Yeah. Really good try. Let's go to question 19. This large, gentle dog breed from the Swiss Alps is known for rescuing travelers from snowstorms, and this for 8 points. It's also a very famous movie involving a dog of this breed. See if that helps. Alrighty, let's go to Lucas here.
Husky?
Husky is incorrect. Mike?
Husky?
Luke, Ryan?
I said Himalayan something, I don't know.
Incorrect. It's the Saint Bernard.
Oh, wow.
And finally, let's go to question 20 and end our Joepardy round. These are the 2 national sports of Canada. Our Oswego State Lakers have men's and women's teams in both sports, and this for 2 points. You guys should know this one. Really hope our sports director here, Mike Neckers, can pull this off. Which is why we're going to start with Ryan Murphy here.
Hockey and baseball?
Hockey and baseball is incorrect. Next, Lucas.
Hockey and lacrosse.
Hockey and lacrosse are correct.
Hockey and lax.
Hockey and lax. Points for Lucas and Mike to end the round.
Isn't lacrosse
so,
like their main
there's
third
our
national
scores
sport?
at the bottom. Ryan with 40, Lucas with 70, and Mike at 57.
Oh, dang.
So now it's time to see our final Joepardy category. It is Extinct Creatures.
Oh.
Don't go anywhere, as we'll have our final Joepardy scores after the break, as well as final Joepardy.
You look at the number of disasters in the U.S., chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
I had to eat a raw egg on Chris's dormitory floor.
I currently don't have any federal pending charges.
You know what you never did? You never walked to Walmart, Chris. That's my co-host. This is for making me eat roast Pop-Tarts. It's showtime, Chris.
Come on. I want to be on the air for that. I got a couple things to say.
No. Spin the wheel. But you got censorship.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to.
Welcome back to Joepardy. It is time for our final Joepardy. Let's get right into the question. This winged creature from the Jurassic period is often mistaken for a dinosaur, but it actually belongs to the group of flying reptiles.
Dude, you can't get rid of it now.
And Mike,
I thought I was supposed to erase it to
change
write my answer.
your wager.
I'm
you
sorry.
have to keep the wager.
I'm rewriting it.
It's okay, as long as you keep
I
it
didn't change it, I
in
promise.
the corner. In the meantime, while I give you guys some time to think about this, Joepardy is back next week with a special Professors versus Students episode. You heard that right. Professor Tyler King will be here alongside two students, and we're going to see if the student or the professor is better at Joepardy. So it's going to be a huge episode. In the meantime, let's get back to this. I really hope one of you guys know this one. If not, it's going to be unfortunate. Especially you, Ryan. You're a STEM major. You should know. You should know extinct creatures. Guys have about 20 more seconds. About 10 more seconds. Let's see. Can anyone get this? Alrighty. Let's get right into our final Joepardy. We're going to start off with our third place contestant, Ryan Murphy. Ryan, what do we have written down?
So the Velociraptor.
Velociraptor is incorrect. 39 points down the drain. That leaves Ryan with 1 point. 1. Next up will be Mr. Mike with 57 points. Mike, what do we have written down?
I said a pterodactyl.
A pterodactyl is correct. And a 57 wager. So Mike will end with 114 points. Lucas, we'll see if you can get this answer and stay alive.
Unfortunately,
Lucas,
I didn't, but I wagered 67
Mastodon
points.
is incorrect. Lucas ends with 3, and Mr. Mike Neckers is your Joepardy champion with 114 points. He gets pterodactyl correctly. And Mike, how does it feel to be the victor?
You know, I'm very happy. I'm excited to obviously walk home with the victory, but a great matchup between the three of us today. Wow.
I'll show some class.
Thank you, Ryan.
Absolutely. And Mike, I have to ask the age-old question while we have time. Do you think that this win was expected?
No, I didn't know the word. I didn't know it was pterodactyl until there was about 5 seconds left. So no, I don't.
Did you think coming into the show that you were going to win?
No, Ryan's really smart. Lucas, I knew I would beat, but
absolutely with the 6-7 guess. Unfortunate. So that's your final score for tonight. Mike with 114, Lucas with 3, and Ryan with 1. So Mike Neckers is your champion. That's all from Joepardy tonight. Good night, and see you next week for a special Professors versus Students episode. Good night.
Let's hear that buzz.
Oh no! Just do down the middle.
Chris, how long? No, don't do it down the middle.
Yeah, he's at it. He's at it. Joe, get a cut of this.
Oh no!
Well, that's where we last left off. Me and Chris getting our hair buzzed while I'm holding on to an inflatable horse. What a pity.